Walk me through the base case for you guys over at Evercore at the moment as far as these exemptions are concerned. Do they get extended?
Oh, I think the vast majority of them almost certainly do, John. It's been clear to us since the beginning, I mean, even before the initial approach was announced, that what was going to end up happening was what Secretary Ross was calling a surgical approach. And so the exemptions are part of that surgical approach, and I think the extensions are as well. These are all being considered in individual cases, and so for me, the question is a little bit less whether they get made permanent, as opposed to whether they get extended at all. And that depends on the evidence that each country has put in. So these cases vary widely, and they're not going to be cookie-cutter responses.
Terry, just as Mnuchin and co head over to Beijing, it interests me that the president was quite warm about what he had to say about the president of China on Friday, as we had that day of hope between the North and the South over on the Korean Peninsula. Do you think those two issues could be folded in together, and it could provide maybe an opening for the president to step back from some of the rhetoric on the tariff proposals around the China issue?
Well, I think I think they're absolutely linked, and one reason I think they're absolutely linked is because President Trump has said that a number of times over time, that they are in fact linked. And there is a lot of evidence that the combined U.S.-China pressure has brought North Korea to this pass. The work that our China research team has done indicates that North Korea is effectively bankrupt, and that is as a result of a combination of Chinese pressure and sanctions and U.S. sanctions. So I think these countries are both looking to their own interests, and they combine over the North Korea issue. And if that's the case, yes, I do think that there's a path here other than tariffs. But we've said that all along. We've thought negotiation was preferred to tariffing anyway.